But basically you learn how to fly a helicopter, glide a jetpack, glide a hang glider, and then all of a sudden, right, after you complete your first 3 licenses, your instructors have been kidnapped because, for reasons.
Plot.
Plot, I guess. Because having an arcade-style high score just, I guess, didn't make sense.
Sure. So we needed people kidnapped, sure.
And to do that, you have to basically use the skills that you've learned to save your instructors. Good way to tie it back. They could have just made it in a sense of, okay, the ultimate test to get your ultimate license is you have to use all these skills. But I guess, the plot that they had to add, I don't know.
Yeah. Just to give it something else, otherwise it's like a flight lesson game, basically.
Yeah, now don't get me wrong. Right? I'm criticizing the slapping a plot together just to sake of it. This is a really good game. It really is. It's a challenging game, especially for its time.
Yeah, it's still a good game. Like, even if the aesthetics are kind of dated and a little bit clunky, like, it doesn't take away from the classic, smooth, perfect Nintendo controls that that them as a company at the time were masters of, for the most part. I mean, you had a few stinkers here and there, but if you're gonna go full 3D, you better have some damn good controls, son.
And they did. And at the time, 3D controlling was brand new, which meant it was insanely difficult if you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah, I mean, there was a learning curve with that, just like anything else. Like, if you go back to when it was like ColecoVision and Atari and all those games like that. I mean, everything, it was still 2D, and I know they had some 2.5D stuff that they kind of faked their way through. Yeah. But, going from that to even the NES 2D was a jarring shift for a lot of people. Oh, yeah. The games were longer. They had more colors. There's more, bits, so they could use a wider color palette. For a while it was just like cyan and something else. Those are the only 2 colors they could use for certain ones. So to have that shift from, the linear, kind of mostly linear, there's exceptions, Zelda, but like to go from 2D to like the 3D on a new console. Yeah, it was a big jump. It was a big shift for classic gamers, and the Atari folks that have been playing with joysticks on that 2D plane. It was totally different,